shape up for y'all, man. I know I was looking a little rough on the videos. But today, man, we're going to talk about Quando Rondo did a interview with No Jumper. And pretty much, man, they asked him a question, do he regret going to that hookah lounge, or do he regret his involvement in King Von's death? And pretty much, man, with the straight face on his face, man, he said, big bruh, I don't really want to talk about it, but when God call you, it's your time. You got to go. All right, I put it to you like this, dog. Quando, you wonder why you always in something that don't, you always in something, bro. It's like ever since this situation happened with Von, bro, it's like you taking the stance of, oh, like you had something to do with it, bro. You could clearly see from the video, bro, that man was beating you all through that parking lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you was getting beat from parking space to parking space, bro. If Lil Tim wasn't there, bro, they would have embarrassed you, bro. You get what I'm saying? But the fact that you keep trolling this situation with King Von, I don't see what you expect to get out of it. All right. Your rap career didn't get no bigger after Von passed away. It's like you didn't do nothing but keep lose. Your album sales done went down. The label stepped away from you. You can't do shows. Like ever since this happened with Von, bro, you done lost. But it's like you try to take the high road out, but then yet you still slick say Von had to go because it was his time. When God called you, he called you. Bro, if little Tim wasn't there to save you, God wouldn't have called Von. Because he would have been beating you through that parking lot. But the fact that you keep speaking on this King Von situation, I don't get what you get out of it. You get what I'm saying? King Von lost his life. You had no part of that. Lil Tim don't even really speak about it like that, but yet you go on No Jumper and you say, big bruh, I don't really want to talk about that night, but when God call you, it's your time to go. All right? Had that same energy when you was crying in Los Angeles when your friend Lil Pop got hit up. Had that same energy when you was like, no. Had that same energy then. This is why I try to tell the youth, man. This is why I try to tell y'all, man, stay away from these streets, man. Go get you some money, handle your business, take care of your family, bro. Because these dudes out here, bro, they glorifying the wrong thing. Quando Rondo, I will respect if you went on those interviews and you say, you know what, man? I send my condolences out to King Von family. That was a mistake. That should have never happened. I wish I could take it back, but I can't. But my condolences go out to his family, but this is something that should have never happened. I will respect Quando if that's the stance he took about the Von situation. You know what I'm saying? Have a little remorse. Because if you really want to be honest with you, a year or two before him and Von fell out, he was backstage with Von. Oh, F63rd, we smoke a Tuka. But then 2-3 years later, look at the situation that happened. You get what I'm saying? So it's like with Quando Rondo, don't sit there and act like you and Von wasn't cool. Don't sit there and act like it's not videos of you dissing Duck and Tuka and them because you was riding with Von because he the hottest rapper at this time. But now, years down the line, you act like you don't got no respect and no remorse for him. But that's the way this generation is. No respect, no remorse for their actions. 2-3 years ago, you and Von was the bestest of friends. But now you go on a No Jumper interview and say, oh, man, when God call you, it's your time to go for real. Like, bro, that don't make you gangster, bro. It don't make you gangster at all, bro. Because at the end of the day, Von was wrong. Von was wrong for approaching the situation how he approached it. Meaning as in when you in the streets, you can't run up on nobody and think you're going to sock and bop them. That's what Von messed up at. But the fact that You going around and and you making songs and you keep bringing this man up in interviews and stuff like that. You could respectfully say when No Jumper and Adam 22 asked you, you could have easily been like, no, I don't want to talk about that, man. Respect for dude, family, and his kids. I don't even really want to keep talking about that. That ain't doing nothing but bringing up skeletons in the closet. But yet you answer these questions. Yet you jump on the song. Yet you still dissing Von. You get what I'm saying? But once again, I'm gonna say this again. You want recognition and clout off somebody else's work. Once again, Von was beating you through that parking lot. Beating you, bro. I'm talking about beating the brakes off of you. Von was beating that boy through that parking lot, bro. That man went from the handicap sign to the door, back to the hand. Man, he was beating that boy all through that parking lot. But yet you go on these interviews and you try to make it seem like, bro, how could you go on an interview, bro, and speak about that man like that, knowing that he got family, he got kids out there? You get what I'm saying? If it's in the streets, leave it in the street. But this is the part that I don't really respect about Quando Rondo. One moment, you ain't had nothing to do with it. You remorseful. You wish it never happened. But then when you step in the studio, oh, now, I did this, I did that. When you jump on these interviews, it's this, this, and this. But then yet you say, oh, I feel sorry. It should have never happened. Bro, a real man sets responsibility and accountabilities for his action, whether if somebody lost their life or not. I'm going to say this again. I can respect Quando Rondo if he jump on these interviews and stuff. When people ask him about King Von, I can respect him saying, yo, man, I feel remorseful for what happened. I wish I could go back and take it back. That night should have never happened. My condolences go out to Von family and his kids. But that situation, man, I don't even want to talk about it, bro. I don't want to bring light to this situation, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm making fun of or making fun of or like making fun of somebody losing their life, because that's something serious. But Quando Rondo doesn't take that approach. He wants to steal when he get around Lil Tim and YB and all these dudes. He want to claim that body, claim that B. But just remember this, bro. The same way Von and his peoples got feelings and all of that. Just remember when you was in LA crying when they lit up your boy Lil Pop. Had that same, remember, no. Had that same energy when you disrespecting King Von when like he don't got kids and stuff like that out here. Had that same energy. Had that same energy that you had when you was crying in LA because they hit up your mans. Had that same energy when you talk about King Von. Because the one thing I don't respect about that situation is I feel like that should have never happened. Von should have never lost his life that night, but it happened. But the fact that you just going on platforms and interviews and blogs and you got the nerve to say God called them. When God called you, it's your time. Come on, man. That was the most disrespectful thing you could have ever said, man. And that man, kids and baby moms and all of that got to watch that interview. But yet, I'm going to say this again. When the shoe on the other foot, don't get to crying and saying, no, Pop. Because you put yourself in this situation. You want to be gangster. You want to be tough. You want to stand on that. You want to claim Von B. All right, then. When they get on you with that, don't get to running and crying. Because I don't like this generation. This generation cool when they talking about somebody else, deceased homie and all of that. But when it come to them and they deceased homies, that, man, you wrong, you taking it too far, all of this, nah. Now, when Dirk get to dissing Lil Pop and disrespecting him and all of that, don't get to crying. Because you doing the same thing to Von. But I'm going to say this again. You claiming a body that you didn't even do. Bro was beating you through that parking lot. And I can say this again. I can respect Quando Rondo if he leave that situation in the past. Somebody lost their life. That was a father. That was a homie. That was a son. That was all of it. Not saying that Von was perfect because he's far from perfect. But at the end of the day, leave that situation alone, man. Let Von kids rest in peace. Leave it alone, bro. How you think that when his family look and see a dude that has something to do with him losing his life, keep talking about him? Oh, when God call you, God call you. All right. Well, when God called Lil Pop, I guess it was his time to go too. It's your boy D's Media signing out, man. But for the youth out there, man, the only thing I got to say, man, is watch what you put out there and watch what you say, man. Everybody got family, everybody got feelings, everybody got loved ones that'll go to the edge for them. You know, I feel like Quando Rondo should leave that situation alone and move forward with his life. It's been 2-3 years since Von passed. And I feel like to keep bringing it up and dissing him in songs is only going to make the situation worse. And it's also only going to drag more innocent individuals into it like Lil Pa. But it's an eye for an eye. But it's your boy D's Media signing out. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think, man. But that man Quando Rondo hopped on No Jumper interview, man. And he pretty much was making fun of King Von losing his life. You know, he said, big, this is exact word, big, bruh, I don't want to talk about it. Cuz for real. But when God call you, cuz ain't nothing you could do. Cuz it's your time. It's your boy D's Media signing out.